All righty then.
Let's go.
That was something. It's match day 26, Saturday, March 4th, home to Bournemouth here at Gus's Bar and Grill. As always, I am Ryan here with Joey.
They were who we thought they were, but we didn't let them off the hook
We did
this
not,
time.
and with Tom.
Hey now.
Yeah, so boy, that was some shit. We all came into this thing looking at Bournemouth, going like, it's Bournemouth, whatever. Like Tom,
Right.
Tom very in the group chat was like, what?
I'm gonna let you finish.
Are you though?
I'm gonna let you finish.
I feel like you're not though. I feel like you're already stopping letting me finish.
But that is what champions are fucking made of.
No, it is.
If this was mid-2000s Man United, people would be nutting themselves and saying, "Oh, champions gotta win ugly." Let's keep the same fucking energy when I get on Twitter later on.
No, I said the
Let's
same
keep the
thing
same
after
fucking energy.
the Leeds game earlier this year that we did. Like the difference. So the Leeds game we did not play well enough to win, but we won anyway.
correct.
This game we absolutely played well enough to win, but they fucking played not to lose, and we managed to find our way through.
Right.
So yeah, I mean the day started with us just 2 points up on City. They played earlier in the morning, won handily, but it shouldn't have been. Like if I don't know that Newcastle game, man, they had a lot of whiffs, and they had a dude step on the ball when he was about ready to score point blank.
They had a lot of whiffs. I thought they were gonna give City a little bit more of a challenge, but the thing is, City was unconvincing for me this morning.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, they won 2-0, but
Phil Foden was lights out.
Yeah, Phil Foden was great, to be fair to him, and he's great a lot of the time. But it's yes, they weren't convincing, but also, just like I said, what we just did was what champions are made of. It is more of a compliment to them than it is a detriment that they can look unconvincing and still win 2-0.
Yeah. But I didn't come here to talk about City.
Yeah, fair play to them. But today was the rare day, because this year has been going. We have somehow almost always been playing first, but this weekend it went that they played first. Took our lead to 2 points, and we had to respond.
Right.
And in the second half, boy, did we.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Is we won that all important game in hand midweek that we had all been looking at for 3 months on since Queenie kicked the shit.
Yeah.
And that was all I don't want to spend too much time on Everton, but we owed them that.
Yes, we did.
Right?
Yeah.
After the game, after the way it happened at Goodison, when we had that home fixture, we owed them a beat down.
Yep.
And
we absolutely owed them that. We owed them that fucking drubbing.
Yeah, and the differential was closed by quite a few. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, we were 9 behind. Now it's 4 or 5, something like that. So we owed them that. But after that, you look at we look at Bournemouth. Tom, you said in the group chat I almost want to watch another game just to see what happens because we're so convincingly going to win. And boy, that's not how it happened.
We won, but
because Mick Arteta, when he sent Fabio Vieira out there to start, I think he was kind of underlining what I was saying.
Right.
We can kind of have it's a nice seaside weekend, and bring your wives and kids
I think Bournemouth
down here.
took that personally, a la Michael Jordan.
Yeah, maybe. And I took that
is it
personally.
possible to give me a little bit more volume in here?
Yes.
All right, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
But it's also, when you look at the stats, Mike Geyer, who's sitting behind me the whole time, he's tracking the stats, and he's going, okay, we've got 85% possession.
Yeah, we had 87% at one
We
point.
had 600 passes versus their 150.
Yeah, we had something 78 touches in the box versus their 9.
I didn't know what the
9.
record is for corners. I don't know if we approached 20, but we were close to 20.
It was 15
Before
the
the
last
game,
time they showed it.
Ryan would have heard me before the game. I said, or not before the game, but really early in the game. I
should
said
have bet on corners.
I should have bet for Arsenal to get 15 corners.
I've never seen that many corners in my life.
Well, and that's a function of, that's a function of they were always going to play that way, but also you gift them a goal 12 seconds in, and they're going to play that way. They're going to double down on not even attempting to leave their own half.
Facts.
And
And
so
they
of
did
course
that
you're going to
pretty
get
well for a
corners.
lot of the day.
They did, and honestly, other than the guy, was it Smith? No, who was the guy that almost had 2 own goals for them?
Oh, Jack Stevens.
Yeah, that dude was just in the wrong place at the wrong time at all
It
times.
sounds like a porn name.
It kind of does,
Jack
honestly.
Stevens.
Yeah.
Featuring
That's not as
Jack
good as
Stevens.
Lance Hardwood.
Lance Hardwood's pretty solid.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. But yeah, I mean, that was.
Or Dick Fitzwell.
I shit you not. There's a book about cinematography by a dude named Harry Box.
No way.
Yes, my old boss had the book. Yep, it's out there.
Does the box have 2 X's in it?
I don't believe so.
The Shannon Box, who used to play for the USWNT.
Or a Jamie Foxx situation.
Yeah.
Although Jamie Foxx that's not his real name.
It's not his real name. His real name is Eric Bishop. But Jamie
Well,
Foxx
who the
was.
fuck says that Harry Box's real name is Harry Box? I
Yeah,
don't believe
fair
that.
enough, yeah.
I mean, come
You
on.
think he would switch his name?
Well, Jamie Foxx's name is a stage name.
Right.
Is Harry Box famous enough to have a stage name?
I mean, he might be an important cinematographer. I don't know, but who the fuck names their
But,
kid Harry
it's
Box?
a stage name. If you're a cinematographer, by definition, you're not on stage.
Okay, well, pen name, professional name,
Okay,
whatever. People have those things.
Pen name, sure.
I guarantee no one. If someone named their kid Harry Box, they're a fucking
I
psychopath.
want to look up Harry Box, but
You
There's
don't
people
want to look
behind
at Harry
me.
Box.
Yeah.
Oh, what are Paul and Dave
I
going to do?
guarantee the people
look
behind
at Joey. Look
I guarantee the people behind you do not mind.
Yeah, they're going to be fine if some accidental Harry Box shows up on your fucking phone. But
Harry Box Books, Amazon.com. It's Harry C. Box.
oh, come on, come on.
Harry C. Box.
Well, we found the name of our podcast. God
Holy
damn it!
shit.
Yeah.
That's
5 minutes in.
amazing.
Oh,
Harry
my
C.
days.
Box.
Just to prove to you that
No,
I'm
I
not
believe you.
lying.
Why would I? Of course. I
Harry
wouldn't believe
C.
that.
Box.
Can you imagine being airport
Madison,
security?
Wisconsin.
Somebody rolls in with that. And you're
Passport.
like,
And you're like,
TSA is
Get
like,
the
there's no
fuck out.
fucking way.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out
It's
of
like, sir,
town.
you're trying to break onto this plane. That is not your
Yeah.
fucking
you might as well
name.
be McLovin.
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
C. Box.
Or when he makes a hotel reservation, the manager's like, we have somebody famous coming. And they think it's Ryan Reynolds or somebody like that.
Yeah, because it's one of those names they come up with, like Michael Jordan. Always
Turns
had fake
out the
names,
dude
yeah.
is at the top of his field, but he's never actually on the camera.
I didn't know Josh Gad was doing women's college basketball now.
Hey, yo, that's funny.
Oh my, oh my.
Yeah, it's a lady and Olaf from Frozen commentating on this.
Well, it's early round Big East women's
Yeah.
tourney. There's not a lot of top.
Josh Gad reference. You pulled that out.
UConn
That's
is
good.
wrecking
That's
Georgetown
good.
right
I
now.
only know that because I have a child that loved the Frozen movie.
Yeah,
Well,
fair
there
enough.
you go.
Fair enough.
Look, whatever keeps you in touch. So anyway, look at the start of the game. As we were saying, like you knew we were gonna have to rotate one of these two games. Joey, you called it last weekend that we were gonna go full tilt at Everton and then
Yeah.
rotate for this one, and we did. I mean, look at Partey back in. It's not so much a rotation. That's just like a let's get Partey back on the field situation.
But boy, was he good.
Oh, he was great.
Defensively
He was
today,
great. Oh,
my
yeah.
God, he was special
I've always
today.
said that Partey's thing is recovering the ball after
Yes.
someone lost it.
Yes.
He's so good at that.
There's a moment. It was like first half, 13 minutes, something like that,
Yeah.
maybe 30th minute, and they had a breakdown their right flank where Zinchenko should have been, and Partey hunted this dude down like a ball hawk,
Yeah.
and recovered the ball. And I said, Jorginho doesn't give you that. And he's like, Jorginho would have been 3 steps behind him, huffing and puffing, just trying to.
I mean, sure, but like, let's not. I mean, Jorginho gives you plenty going forward, and we've seen that, and we
Yeah.
all are pleasantly surprised by that. But like Partey in a game like this, where your only threat is a counterattack, you need someone like Partey who can break that shit up and get the ball back off of them.
And they're probably going to give the man of the match to Reiss Nelson.
Probably,
And,
yeah.
I'm on board with that because
Same.
when else
For
is
the
he-
amount of time he was in, he absolutely 100% changed the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He won himself. He is cult hero status.
Yes,
now. That
yes.
is a.
Oh, yeah.
For people out there that don't know what a cult hero is, he is now cult status.
I mean, that's twice this year he's come on and completely
And been
inverted the
ace.
game.
He's
been
twice come on and
ace.
damn near won the game by his fucking self.
Yeah.
That man will not.
He'd never no buy drinks. If he
Yeah.
doesn't have 25 offers for blowjobs tonight, I don't know what the hell's happening.
He's going to show
in
up
North-
at-
as soon as he leaves the stadium. it's
Whatever
gonna be-
nightclub they all go
Yeah.
to, the ball players, like he's cutting the line. Like the velvet rope has been.
He's
like,
not paying for a single fucking drink.
Oh,
He's
my
eating
goodness.
for free, steak dinners.
Oh yeah.
And it was a fantastic shot.
It was a weak footed. I think it was just about outside the box. Weak footed across the keeper, top 90. What a fucking strike
Yeah.
this was.
Yeah.
I looked at Ryan and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
If someone had said yesterday,
I'm still in disbelief.
Yeah.
if someone had said yesterday that
Reiss Nelson, game winner, 94th minute.
I'd have been
Yeah,
like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
or like you're going 97 minutes against Bournemouth, who do you think gets the winner? I would have been like Odegaard, all
Yeah,
the way. Odegaard,
yeah.
put my money
I
down.
would've- yeah, Saka,
Odegaard,
you
Saka,
know,
Martinelli,
yeah.
one of those guys.
Reiss
No one's-
Nelson.
I mean, as
And it'd be
until
like,
this
what,
morning,
did it like come off of the back of his head or something?
Right.
You
Well,
know,
but,
like did he?
like,
If I
until
bet
this
$1
morning-
on that, I'd win $100,000. That's
Right.
how long the
'Cause,
odds
like, until
are.
this
you'd be
morning,
buying a
like,
house
when they
right
announced-
now.
Yeah,
Cash
facts.
money.
Because like even Wednesday when Nketiah wasn't playing, like Reiss Nelson hadn't been in the team in
Right,
what,
he was
4
hurt.
months.
He was hurt, yeah.
You know?
so because he
Who's
had
gonna
that great
guess
game
that?
earlier this year, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, and who's gonna guess that?
Because a lot of us, I think, were sweating because when Trossard goes off,
Yeah, you
the
go,
way he
ooh.
did.
Well, I mean, I knew Smith Rowe was going to give us a lot of good minutes, and he did. I mean, when they pulled him off, I was like, "What the hell?" It's like, "Oh, that's right. This is his first game back, match fitness."
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know. You know, like
It's rare to substitute a substitute,
Right.
But I'm not even considering ESR a substitute because he came on in like the 4th minute of the fucking
It was
game
like
or
12
whatever.
or something like that,
Yeah,
but yeah.
it was very early on.
Yeah, but like, and, you know, like I don't think they ever planned to give ESR 70 some minutes like he got.
Yeah.
like that was not part of the
Yeah,
game
you
plan.
don't,
But
you
it
don't
was
want
it
him
was
to go right
necessity.
back to the trainer's table.
Right now, for him, I will say like apparently he'd been like playing through an injury for I don't know years. He says he was like 19 or something like that, and like the surgery repaired that. So like yes, he's in better shape, but like still, it's your first
Yeah.
game back. He played for the U21s, 23s.
Yes. A
like,
couple
last
people,
week,
yeah,
I
a
wanna
couple
say.
people played last week for them.
I can't. There's U18s, there's U21s,
And U23s.
U23s, yeah.
I forget which one he was on.
There's
but
all kinds of.
he's
There's all
gotten some minutes,
every
but
level.
still.
It's like fucking 3 years in between them or whatever.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years.
But yeah, I mean, like I shouldn't have been so surprised to see him not finish the whole game out
Yeah.
when he came in. But yeah, I mean, like that was the thing. Like Trossard goes out and like you go, ooh.
Yeah, because
you know.
we were already, all things considered, okay, yeah, Gabriel Jesus is not healthy, but without him, you start Eddie. I start Eddie as striker.
But he's not healthy either.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Gabriel Jesus aside, if everybody else is healthy, if Eddie Nketiah is healthy, you start Eddie.
Sure. Because he's the only one that we have left besides Jesus. But
right,
his
so for
natural
Trossard to
position.
be the makeshift striker, and then now he goes out, it's just like,
ooh,
oh boy.
In a game where we're already asking where do the goals come from. Now it's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know.
And yeah, you know, for all those Man United fans, they're like, oh, Gabriel Jesus is gone. Where are you going to get your goals? Eddie Nketiah is gone.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get your goals?
People just step up, you know?
Yeah.
And like Vieira stepping up today, like Vieira, like when he's come on as a sub, has looked kind of non-convincing. But maybe he's one of those guys that just has to get the feel of the game from the beginning. Because he had a lot of really
I've
good
been
touches.
saying. That's what I've been saying.
Like he had a lot, like that one touch where he just like kind of like flicked his foot back, from behind him and just like stopped a break.
I've tried to do that on the field myself and ended up looking like
Is that
a
how you
goddamn
tore your
idiot.
Achilles?
Yeah, no,
He looked better than he
I
normally
tore
has.
my Achilles just running and being fat at the same time, just existing as a fat man.
but yeah, I mean, like he was much better today than he's been in any of his substitute roles that he's been in the last.
I feel
couple
like
of months.
three guys that normally have just deft touch. Today, it wasn't there. We were unlucky because with all our possession, I thought Odegaard, Martinelli, and Vieira in the box just had some bad touches that normally don't happen.
I feel like there's a point earlier in the game where they were all just trying to do a little too much, 5% too much, and it was like, calm down, just play your game. Now, who I will say, I thought was uncharacteristically not tidy is Tomiyasu.
Yeah, he was bad. That was bad.
I mean, they brought him on at halftime for that reason.
He's usually pretty tidy in possession, and we all know what he can do defensively. But in possession, he's usually very tidy.
Yeah.
If mistakes come, they typically don't come from him, and he was a bit sloppy today, I thought.
Well, and in a game like this where they're not going to have possession in our half, Ben White is like
clearly the
makes
better
more
option.
sense.
I
And so
forgot
like,
what
maybe he
minute-
didn't start because he wasn't 100% match fit or whatever.
When we play City at the Etihad, maybe Tomiyasu starts in a game like that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because or maybe when we play Newcastle, maybe Tomiyasu will start at right back to try to neutralize a little bit Alan Saint-Maximin.
And he's
A
got-
player like that, Tomiyasu is a good.
And Tomiyasu
good
has
forward.
his quality where if he makes a mistake, he makes a mistake.
Yeah, he makes a
is-
mistake.
it
But
is-
he also
it
tries
is-
his heart out to rectify that, I
Sure.
will say.
Yeah, but like him and Zinchenko have been like the mistake guys for the last couple of months. I mean, it's not like killed us obviously, but like when like to your point, like they're not like how the. I mean,
I feel like
sometimes they are. but it's-
Zinchenko, the difference between the two of them is Zinchenko is a lot of mistake because we are not where we are in the table right now. We're not even first, honestly, without Zinchenko's influence on our team.
I mean, sure.
Both on and off the pitch this season. And
But,
but obviously he does more in an attacking sense, and
Right,
Tomiyasu
right.
is just
Yeah.
not that type of player.
Right.
He's a monumentally better defender than Zinchenko.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree. With
Sure.
that.
But like, to
Tomiyasu
Tom's
is
point,
one
when
of the
he-
best
that's not
1v1
hard to
defender
do,
on our.
though.
Well,
That's
he's
not hard to do.
Well, Tomiyasu is maybe the best or second best 1v1 defender on our
Yeah,
team.
and aerial
Duels, he's great. at aerial
Because that
duels.
was one of the things I noticed today was we went for a lot of short corners, and the problem is, and this is not talked about a lot, Willie Saliba is not good in the air. That is his weakness.
That is kind of mind blowing
in an attacking sense, because he's like 6'4",
But also defensively,
he's not a big. Gabby is much better in
Yes,
the air,
right. Yes.
in the opponent's box trying to score a goal.
So
than
towards the
Saliba.
end, when we kept lumping it in, we're going.
Saliba has scored one goal
6.
this year, but it was that sweeping left foot shot.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you know what I
Yeah.
mean. And Gabby's goals are like he outmuscles three
Oh,
guys,
he is
and
above
leaps
the
like a
crossbar.
salmon.
He's
he leaps like a fucking
You see
salmon
him on
out
the
of the river.
satellite photos, and like you're
Right,
right,
the
but
salmon
like,
of Capistrano or whatever. They jump 6 feet in the air from the river.
that's butterflies of Capistrano.
Oh, whatever.
He's like a Peter North cum shot,
Yeah.
just hitting every blade on the ceiling fan.
Peter North cum shot. You can hear it before it happens, like a
How
gun
old
cocking.
do we think Peter North has got to be like 65 years old by now?
All right, what's your guess? 65. What about you?
57.
Oh, my guess was 57 too. I'll say 59. Watch him be like 7.
We should
70.
edit this out. In case
No, we're
people-
leaving it. We're leaving
All right.
it.
We're leaving it in. We're leaving it in.
No one here is being
What did you
insulted.
say?
65.
65 exactly.
God
Oh,
damn.
honestly, I don't know if I should be proud of that or not.
He should be. Get the fuck out of here. He's 65.
But in May he'll be 66, but he's 65 until he's 66. That's how it works.
The thing is, like, Peter North was big in like the fucking 90s, man.
Yeah.
Guys, see, that's my fault because yeah.
But in the 90s, he was already like 35, basically.
Where you're
You know
already
what I mean?
supposed to start like
declining.
Right, like you can't be like Steph Curry and dropping bombs from fucking Arkansas.
So in the 90s, I thought he was maybe 28. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Well, that's man. There are so many potential titles for this podcast. I don't
He
even know
probably
where to
still
begin.
can like.
I think
Let's put it
Harry
this way.
Seabox is going to be
Harry
the-
Seabox is
yeah.
pretty good. But no, like we were talking some Wednesday night about Ron Jeremy and his trial, and you look at a picture of him. That dude looks like fucking The Walking Dead now.
Ooh, yeah, he
like
is.
he just turned into this whole just like it's like you know what?
And I think Ron Jeremy is known as like a good dude, but like
no, he's not.
Oh, is he not?
No.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't know
someone
who I
who
heard
used
that
to
from.
work here, the first she who shall not be named.
God.
She lived in Brooklyn and she lived with this chick Vanessa Angel, was that her name? Joanna Angel.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. So Joanna Angel, so it was like a bunch of porn chicks and
Oh, this is the place where she laid under the table while the guy or pissed on the table when the guy was underneath it. That's right.
no, this is the one where it was a house.
No, but it's the same house.
I don't know.
Probably.
One of these days, like maybe she'll get the fourth mic, and then
I'm pretty sure that'll never happen.
anyway,
Just throwing that out there.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna invite Mia Malkova in for the.
okay,
She'll answer my messages. She won't.
All right, let's get this away from porn because we've digressed too much.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, like the thing that you were saying about like
Damn,
lumping
Ryan,
it in.
trying to keep us like, come on, man.
on the straight and narrow.
That's literally the only thing that I bring to this podcast.
You're lucky my dick isn't out right
well,
now.
I mean, that's fair. But like,
It's still coming.
yeah. It's
Dick's out for the win because this.
Dick's out for Harambe.
Dick's out for Harambe, yeah.
But no, but like you're talking about lumping corners in, and I was saying the opposite. It's like, look, in a game where they're just piling the box and we can't get balls in there in open play, you have to lump it in a corner because that's the best chance you're going to get to just have some sort of a clusterfuck score a goal.
Right.
You know?
And typically we get lucky, and today we got fucked by the ref because
3 handballs not called.
Three, not just handballs. I feel like it was 3 clear instances.
2
of
egregious,
handling. Yeah.
One of them reviewed
One
on VAR.
on the line, 2 egregious. The most egregious one, they didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
They did because we would have gotten the graphic. The VAR checking for
reviewing
possible
the
handball. The most egregious one they didn't even fucking look at. Disgraceful.
Yeah, and like
I'll
there was another
valid
foul in the
fucking
box.
enough.
Yeah, there was a foul in the box that wasn't called. I mean, luckily
on Tomiyasu.
Yes, Tomiyasu got basically hauled down, and there was like, man.
And they gave us a real nice, clear replay of it, and it was Stonewall from the replay. Now I understand in real time, but the guys in the booth had the access to
That's
that
the whole point
that
of them.
replay,
right? And
that's
and
their
you're like,
job
come
is to have
on.
access, and it's like. They didn't even send him to the monitor. They didn't even say, "Oh, I think you should have a look at this."
Yeah.
You know,
And I just
again, fucking disgraceful.
Every week we come around to it, and every week it's annoying that we have to talk about it. But like
Yeah.
somehow every week it's still a fucking problem.
Yeah. And listen, today, just as a whole, it was ugly at times, and it was fucking squeaky bum time. My fucking butthole was fatigued from being puckered all game, but. Again, this is the type of shit. This is what champions are made of.
Yeah.
And right now, last year, had we won this game, or even maybe earlier this year, we would have been bitching about the manner in which we won the game. And now, who the fuck cares? 3 points is what I want. I don't give a fuck how we do it. All I give a shit about right now is points. I don't care.
In the words,
points are points, and I don't give a shit how it happens. I just want 3 points every game.
Well, right, because like I'm looking at City's upcoming schedule, and like next weekend, Palace. Palace has been playing people tough this year.
Yeah,
and it's at Palace. Mm-hmm. So it's at
Selhurst.
right? So like they've got that. Burnley, West Ham, Liverpool is not really much this year. Southampton, whatever. Leicester.
Liverpool have crept back up to sixth.
They've crept back up. I did
really?
They snuck up. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So like, but like, looking at City's upcoming games, like Palace, you can see some points being dropped. Maybe Liverpool, Brighton. They've been playing a lot of people well this year. Us, obviously, we've got them, but there's just not a whole lot of windows where City are likely to drop points.
Yeah,
and we owe them. We fucking owe them.
Right.
I hope. Do you think is Jesus?
Who's this that we owe?
City.
Oh yeah, we do owe them, and I believe we can win there.
Jesus will be back by then. I mean, we don't play them until April 26th.
Insert Spice Adams meme.
And he'll probably be starting by then.
Oh yeah,
because like we might see him maybe on the bench next weekend, not the midweek, but next weekend. He's Very close.
I mean, I don't think he's that close. Arteta said that he was not like real close, but he's getting there. I think we don't see him until like late March.
Little bit mind games.
I mean, it could be. I bet we don't see him until late March out of safety. But I guess where I'm going is like
I think he'll make an appearance on the bench before before March 20th. Let's say that.
But like, there's not a lot of
Zinchenko and Jesus. It is point to prove FC.
Oh, sure. But there's not a lot of
those two got to start
coming
that
up
game.
Where
they
like
got to
City
want to
are,
do it to those motherfuckers.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of games coming up where you look at them and go, they could probably drop here. And so in a weekend where they, like you said, they played first, we had to answer today.
Yes.
Like, could they drop points against fucking Southampton or maybe Leicester? You know, I guess they could. It's unlikely though.
Leicester beat Spurs 4-1 2 weeks ago.
Well, Spurs are Spurs.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, like, what happened to Spurs today? They got battered.
Tottenham get
Did they
battered.
really?
Yes. Yeah, Wolves beat them 1-0.
1-0.
So yeah, I mean, like.
Everywhere
and it was the big man himself scored the winner in the 82nd minute. Yeah.
Everywhere
the big man.
But yeah, so like
The
this is
big
a week where
oiled
you had
up
to,
bodybuilder.
Because like especially after we caught up after we got those 3 points with the game in hand, it would have been a hell of a momentum killer to
drop
nothing.
today. Yeah,
like even if we got one, like that would have been like okay.
Yeah.
But to lose all 3 points today would have been decimating. And so like it's the response. I mean, you can't say enough about it.
Facts. And you know what was funny is as I said on Twitter on the official Richmond Gooners account when the second goal came in, I just said, "Get us the fuck out of here!" Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And so you know the Will was out of town today. He was refereeing a college football game in Tidewater today, and so I had the responsibility of tweeting. Doing the official tweets for the game, and they were absolutely off the fucking rails. My tweets today, holy shit, absolutely off the rails. I said,
Aaron Ramsdale.
and here's one taking a bell phrase from the Gooners pod. We're in the ascendancy now.
But no, you're right, Tom. Like Aaron Ramsdale. Like it was funny. I was texting a friend of mine, and he was like, "Is Ramsdale the soft?" I was like, "No, Ramsdale's fucking great today."
And
there were at least two just miraculous. I mean, one of them it was probably an offside play. But like two where he just like reached back and got one that would have just been
there
the
was a
death knell
counterattack goal when they had I think it was like 3-on-1.
Yeah.
And it was another glaring example of okay, the queen of the chessboard, Zinchenko, is beautiful going forward.
Yeah.
But then situations like that, he fucks us because he's on the right side of the pitch, damn near the corner flag as a left back, and boom, they launch one. And
our team is supposed to be built to withstand that.
And Ramsdale had a save that he pulled out of his ass.
Yeah.
And
that save, he would have been offside. But Ramsdale was not to know that. He made a brilliant save.
Of course.
And if it had been United or City or even fucking Fulham, they would have scored.
Yeah.
But they would have still been offside, though.
Well, sure. But the point is, like, he in a day when it would have been easy to look at that scoreline and go, what the hell is your keeper doing? It wasn't him. Like, he was fantastic today.
Here's a tweet I made during the game. Is our game so far has been like my prom night, all lip, no hole.
Yeah, but like talk about defenders getting back. There was a point where Saliba and Gabriel were tracking back, and I don't know who was doing the attack, but like they were kind of both on the ball, and like Saliba just recognized that Gabriel had the man with the ball, and he peeled off instantly
towards the center of the box,
and cut off the line of the runner. Like that's the kind of stuff that like. That's not going to show up on a score sheet somewhere. There's no stat for that. But like that was a really, really great play.
But if there was a stat, you two would probably bitch about it.
Well, no. Like I said during the game, you challenged me on it. I'd say I knew what it was and be wrong. That's
fair enough.
But
fair
no,
enough.
That was
great.
Made a huge difference.
That was great because Billing had already had a breakaway where he slipped the ball through and it was
the 12th
second and it wasn't Billing. Somebody did it to Billing. It was that dude Dango or whatever his name. I keep wanting to say Django, like Django Unchained. So yeah, Django.
It was Dango.
It was Dango. Yeah, but I'm gonna call him Django. I don't give a fuck
because he had an initial in front of Dango. And I'm thinking. It was like, please have a brother named Fan, please.
Fandango.
Yeah,
but and I think Saliba recognized that from earlier, and he didn't have to watch tape. He actually fixed it mid-game.
Right, he was like, hold on, I'm going to go cut off this guy over here so he can't possibly get the ball.
Facts.
Like that's the kind of like, I mean, not to talk shit about center backs we've had in the past, but like that level of, thank you, that level of intelligence to like be ready to make that adjustment mid-game, like that's something we've been sorely missing for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Facts. Absolute facts.
Yes. So we kind of touched on Jesus a little bit, but like he's a bit ahead of schedule, I feel like. I mean, that's
I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
want to see
we're
him
going to see
rushed.
him in the net within the next 2 league games. We're going to see him
we're
on
winning.
the bench.
We're winning.
Right.
Let's
Although,
not
depending on
rest-
Trossard's injury, he might be forced into service.
We are winning, but it's definitely been squeaky bum time every now and
Yeah,
then.
we're
But
showing
again,
elements of fraying.
elements of
Fraying
fraying, but I think it's more of a compliment to us that we can win these games. That where we've dealt with adversity really well this season, where we've gone behind so many times this season and ended up not bringing it back for a point, but fucking winning the game. Last year we didn't do that.
And unlike Plastics FC, we don't rely on one person to score all the goals.
Yeah.
Facts.
We have multiple guys.
Ben
that,
fucking White scored
Right.
his
First of
Arsenal.
his Arsenal career. Let's throw it up there for that.
Thank you, Katie.
Did anyone get a look at what happened to Trossard? Like I heard someone yell hamstring. Like I don't know.
It's
like,
what it looked like.
yeah.
It's what it looked like.
Like those are sketchy, man. Like the muscle thing. If that's
By the
what it
way,
is.
he tracked back 3 times today.
Oh yeah. Trossard is up there with Martinelli as far as just like hustle and work rate.
My only beef with
for us.
him is he has the same thing that Bukayo does now and again, where he tries to dribble out of. When he gets double and triple teamed, and I wish he would have that little
pass
bit,
it off immediately,
right?
Yeah.
Because in any sport, when obviously when you absorb those players, just boom, move the ball.
Yeah,
because
there was
to
one
push
break
back
like
to you on that. I will bring to you the example of Trossard's assist for Martinelli's goal 2 games ago.
I mean, it can work.
It worked. No, not 2 games ago. That was Wednesday at Everton, right?
But in a game
But
like
there was like 2 people slipped it through the legs, nutmegged them, got it to a wide open.
Right, and that can
Cameron
happen.
Martinelli.
But in a game like this,
But he does that a lot.
He does. But in a game like this, we were stacking 7, 8, 9 guys behind
Today,
the ball.
yeah, today he lost it about 5, 6, 7, 8
and like
times.
this, there was one play. I forget. I don't know if it was him or
attacking
Odegaard
players
that
will
had
do
it.
that. I feel like
Sure.
I feel like we that is part and parcel to the nature of an attacking player. Messi loses the ball fucking 15 times a game.
Yes, but like
you know what I mean. Like
the thing for me was like in this game, like because of the way that everything was just like there were so few lanes. Like there was a couple. There was like 2 or 3 attacks. I don't know if it was him or I think it might have been
Trossard
Odegaard.
just isn't the type of player.
Well, that's not even that. It's just like I'm not going to talk
This
about
maybe.
Well, then,
This game or this setup, this team.
maybe a little bit, but it's just like in general, our attacking, like what the few times we had I don't want to even say break because it wasn't really a break, but like when we had like numbers ish going forward,
right?
You have to recognize that like you're going to have 3 dudes mob you. You have to lay the ball off almost immediately, and like a few of our attackers
play
just held
quick
on
passes, triangles.
Right.
We didn't do a good job of that.
Right,
in the first half.
Saka was guilty of this a little bit. Like there was one when like a dude was driving down the middle. And like, just there was nothing out. There was nobody out wide. And he just like, kept
our
running
entire
in the
attack,
middle.
I want to say for like 60% plus was Saka and attack. Like we were pummeling. If this was a boxing match, it was like
kidney shots from
like
Saka.
it was
the
like
whole
we
time.
kept coming at that one side. I mean, we had, and they actually subbed out the left back, the kid with the weird little. His dreads reminded me of these Nikes I have at home.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The tip of the shoelaces?
Eyelets or aglets?
Aglets?
Yeah, something like
that.
that.
Yeah,
Aglets,
like so it was like his aglets. He had the little bronze aglets.
Yeah.
Like Bukayo was coming at him all day, and I guarantee you that dude, wherever he is out,
he is fucking.
He's icing
in the
up.
house.
He is spent right now
because they
his legs are sore,
and they didn't double up. So I mean, I was like, I love the approach. So yeah, we're fucking coming at them from that side, but they were not doubling up on that side. So if I'm Arteta, I'm like, Bukayo, we're getting you the ball, and everybody else get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, Clay come get the ball to Clay. That's the game that we played. But yeah, that is Will.
For a second, I thought that was Will. Yeah, I was
is.
like, oh, it is Will.
Yeah, it is Will. Yeah,
we still have time, man.
Get this man a microphone.
Sub in the game.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't, this is like I said. I don't want to like knock any of our attackers, but like
he's like Russell Westbrook when he was eating chicken. You remember that one? He's like looking to see
hold on
who's
a second.
looking.
What?
Like, Will, you can jump in.
What are you talking about, bro? That famous Russell Westbrook clip where he's like, "What?"
Because he's like trying to like.
What are you talking
not
about,
get
bro?
noticed.
No, he waved on the way in. It's just the back to the TV.
Well, I can't see.
So anyway, where were we going with that? Jesus.
Jesus,
All right, yeah. So like, I mean, obviously, like he gives us the most going forward, and the strongest, and like his work and all of that. Everything's over there if you want to plug yourself in.
Get set up. We're gonna have Will join us. He's fresh from coaching or from refereeing. Was it his first D1 game, maybe?
Scrimmage.
Oh, it's D1 scrimmage. Okay,
Is William and Mary D1?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
They're not FBS. They're FCS.
It's like 1 AA or whatever it used to be. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, talk about going forward. And this is even a more interesting question now. Like first it was with Eddie hurt. How many options do you have going forward? But now that Trossard might be hurt, I mean, in the next 2-3 weeks before Jesus is really ready for 90 minutes, what do we do up top? Right? I mean, because it's just a bunch of false nines.
Today,
Martinelli up top.
Again today, Martinelli up top was not it.
He never is.
Effectively almost taken out of the game. And he's so good. He's so good wide. He's so good on the left.
He has some poor touches today, man.
Yeah.
And he had one in particular.
I think it's not an attitude thing, but I think it's a comfortability thing.
Yes, it's a comfort zone.
Well, because his strength is his pace. Yeah. And you can have more pace and space on the side than you can
his pace and his dribbling and his ability to beat defenders 1v1. And then when you're playing center forward, it's a different game. It's all about movement and stuff,
Yeah.
It reminds me of when we signed Aubameyang from Dortmund, and Dortmund played a lot of counterattacking.
Yeah.
And Aubameyang, and he said that he wants to play as number 9 down the middle, but the film belies it. No, your best moments are you collect the ball on the left
and come
and
inside.
cut it on the right. And that's what you do in German. Auf Tatsache. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
That's how you are. Thierry Henry, the same thing. Thierry Henry is not a back to the goal fucking Ibrahimovic.
I mean,
but
guy. he could be though. Thierry Henry could do everything well, honestly. But he was at his brightest of bright when he got the ball in space.
Yeah,
and
Martinelli
got the ball from maybe
Martinelli
on the left.
had a couple moments on the
middle.
Counterattack today that I was like, here it comes.
Yeah.
Solo goals. Ever since that legendary solo
goal where Conte tripped and tried to arm tackle him.
It's like the Sistine Chapel.
So
the
timeout.
Ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
We're going to take a second. I have to stop to arm the mic to get Will in here. So,
okay.
Sorry, we're going to have to do some edits here. But here we go. Timeout. All right, we're back. Will is in the house.
Will.
Welcome.
Wait. Give him a chance to do some sort of intro.
All right. What's up, Will?
Hey, so, didn't watch any of the game other than the first 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And I did it while I was driving. That's safe.
Yeah. Hey, look, safety last, kids.
Yeah.
God, I didn't. Yeah, as an EHS professional,
I've been given the spark notes on what's been happening in the pod so far, and
just watch it, man. It is worth it.
When I go home, I'm watching the second half. I'm watching the second half.
It's so worth it.
Yeah,
the satisfaction
of
Reiss Nelson.
Your heart will pound out of your chest.
Yeah.
It is.
My initial plan.
My watch yet again was like, bro, your heart rate's 200. Are you good, bro?
Yeah. Sanka, you good, Mom?
My plan was to actually watch the second half as I was driving back here from William and Mary, but it's not up on Peacock yet.
It's not up on
Peacock.
They
give it a little bit.
So instead, Will just calls me and he's like, "Hey,
what happened?
What the hell?"
Yeah.
And we have Will to thank.
Thank is a strong word for it.
I'll thank you, Will. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Will.
Ryan may not appreciate you, but I do.
Thank you.
Look, I appreciate you.
To the Arsenal.
I have to do yard work when I get home, so I might cut my finger off now.
You can do that when you're drunk.
I did not buy myself one because I have not eaten a single molecule of food today, and there's only one place that's going if I take it, and it's right back up.
Yeah, fair enough.
I haven't shot J-Mo in a hot minute.
Yeah. Irish whiskey.
I haven't shot J-Mo in at least 36 hours.
I blame Chip for making me a Jaeger person, but I'm now a Jaeger person.
Yep.
I blame Chip for that too.
I thought about doing Jaeger.
There should be less Jaeger people in the world, not more.
The thing about Jaeger is at least it's only 35%. You have and it's got botanicals, motherfucker.
But it tastes
when
like a
y'all
fat
get a
clown's
phone
asshole.
call from the Henrico Hilton later, you'll know why.
Jaeger is only 35%, but it tastes like a fat clown's asshole. So it's like a give and take.
Yep.
We have a third entry for title
of the podcast. Tastes like a fat clown's asshole.
So one thing I did want to say, and then we can get back where y'all were in the conversation.
I don't know where that was.
Well, either way, I heard you talking about Jesus and Martinelli and then Martinelli not necessarily being great in the 9. So
what do we do? Okay.
The question was, what do we do with no Eddie and probably no Trossard going forward?
Right, next week.
Trossard's hurt?
Trossard came out hurt for Smith Rowe in the 12th minute.
It looks like his hamstring is fucked.
It was some sort of a muscle thing.
He was walking funny. And you never know. They might do some Mr. Miyagi shit, but it also...
And it could have also been super precautionary as well. We don't know what it is. But, Trossard came out for Smith Rowe very, very, very early.
Perfect. Katie knew exactly what I wanted. A Coke.
That's because she knows what's up.
That's facts. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't see that. I'll see that in the second half, obviously. I do know Smith Rowe came in as a sub and then got subbed out.
Yeah.
Well, probably because he wasn't fully match fit.
Yes, he wasn't match fit.
They were never trying to
Trossard
bring
got
him
hurt
on that
in like
early.
the 12th minute.
He was the one that subbed in for Trossard.
Right.
Yeah.
So he ran
Got
as much
it.
as he could.
Oh, got it. So he
But-
came in the first half.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
the
He came in
12th
like
minute.
the 12th minute of
It
the
was
game.
very early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
Trossard went
Well,
out
maybe I
early.
didn't watch the first 20 minutes because I didn't see Trossard come out.
I could have the wrong timing.
You had your eyes on the
All right,
fire.
hang on. I mean, I hope he didn't because you were driving. I mean, like, we're glad that you made it here alive. Let's see. When were the substitutions?
While he's looking that up, I just
Joey,
gotta
look
say
at
this.
this man's shoes. Oh.
Those
VAR.
are maybe the Stephon Marbury.
VAR.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
The Starburys. I don't
Who
know.
the fuck are you? VAR.
you know,
Who the fuck are
you
you?
know, facts.
VAR today,
was trash.
Dude,
I had this visual like
we have been bamboozled.
look, and Newcastle.
Bamboozled.
I said it.
We
I
didn't
led
watch
astray,
it on Plymouth
run
Rock.
amok,
I
and
said
flat
it.
out deceived.
I said it on the earlier
right, press the
during the
button.
City game
It's
too.
too late.
Newcastle was robbed of a
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah.
Ederson did the same thing against Nketiah
Yeah.
when we played him, and we got a penalty. for it.
Yes.
The same exact thing happens. How is that not a penalty?
And I was actually expecting Newcastle to put up a little bit more of a fight, but
Well,
they had so many
That
half
second half-
chances.
that second half
Newcastle,
was phenomenal.
they gave a lot of
Yeah.
fight. They just whiffed on the fucking final
Yeah.
ball.
They
That's
whiffed
all
on.
it was.
Yeah,
But-
I really thought they were gonna, because Newcastle has already, I believe, taken points off City this season.
Yes, they
taken,
drew.
They've
They
taken
drew
a point
when
off
they were
City.
home. Yeah,
and I
3-3.
thought they were gonna do it again.
But
I
they-
thought the league series was gonna be
Newcastle-
They blew it.
close.
They blew it. They had a 3-0 lead.
I think Newcastle should have played a low
little.
block. Like, to go front-footed and try to go toe-to-toe with City, they found out the hard way.
Well, I'll agree to an extent.
I don't know if they found out
That
the
was
hard
not-
way.
No. So I'll agree to you to that an extent.
22nd
but-
minute. 22nd minute.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Right after I stopped watching.
Yeah.
Watching. But with Newcastle,
we do not condone driving and being distracted. But
so Newcastle actually was phenomenal in that second half, especially when Eddie Howe made those changes.
Yeah.
Right. And put on the people that should have started the game anyway.
Right.
They were flying.
Yeah.
The penalty then doesn't happen 4 minutes later, and then City goes down and scores the second goal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And at that
okay,
point,
yeah,
at that
facts.
point, it's
At
over.
that point, you're done,
At
yeah.
that point, it's over. And because you could see right now, Isak didn't, bitch and complain about not getting the penalty call, but that's just because who he is as a player. He normally doesn't bitch and complain. But after the second goal went in, Newcastle players were like, "Bruh,
It's like, look where we are now.
like
Look what you did.
Where are we at?"
Yeah.
So
And like, on the one hand, it's somewhat nice to know it's not just happening to us.
yeah.
You know, like 'cause it has felt a
it's the
lot like
most
it is directed
egregious,
at
I feel
us.
like, against us.
Oh,
It
for
is,
sure, it is.
But at the same time, it's like VAR is a fucking mess. It's a mess across
Right.
the league.
I
It's
mean,
a mess every day.
Because here's
every
the other thing
match
too.
week.
I mean, look,
and neutrals don't listen to this, but I have neutrals.
Yeah.
I say neutrals, but Man United hate us.
Yeah.
I got Man United fans in my ear, just like, y'all bitch about this and you bitch about that, and I'm going like,
All right, where do all the fucking Bruno Fernandes' goal come for the last 2 years?
and for years,
Shut your
like,
fucking mouth.
exactly.
Fergie time is in a dictionary somewhere. Fergie time is a fucking
Yeah.
term.
yeah.
No, and,
like-
and refs
Arteta
from
time
the past
today.
have admitted that they were United fans. Like,
Yeah.
And Howard Webb.
Well,
I'm
we have the graphic. It's in our group chat like once every few
Yeah.
weeks. Like how many refs is in the Manchester area? Like 70%
it's
of them.
12 of the 20.
And
Yeah,
Howard
60
Webb,
something
Howard
percent,
Webb
60.
admitted, I think it was Howard Webb, he said that there was a referees meeting where they were advised that if there is a match and one club is bigger, so say for instance, you got like Liverpool versus Palace, you're going to give it to Liverpool. Tie goes to the runner. You want
Except when it's us versus Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Right.
facts. But like the other thing too, like
Right, they probably like he left out the brother.
Except for
when it's
Arsenal.
Arsenal. When it's
Yeah.
Arsenal,
Yeah,
always
fuck 'em.
but then you get the the conspiracy theory, as you will. City's behind us by 5 points. The league didn't want City to draw this game, and now it'll be potentially 7.
Yeah.
You know,
Back.
they want this to come down
Right.
to the very last
so,
week.
so why are they going to? There's a reason why they didn't give that penalty.
Correct.
There's a reason because they knew if they did,
Yeah.
Newcastle's scoring. They're scoring because
This
St.
weekend
Maximum
would
is
have
going to
been-
take
This
it,
game is 1-1.
or Isak is going to take it. Both of them are
Yeah.
lights out.
They're going
from
to
the
knock
spot.
it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I forgot Isak played for them.
Yep.
There's a
Huge
He-
signing.
He was hurt for a while.
Yeah,
but
he's been
when
hurt.
he plays, he's been quite good.
Oh,
I
Well,
have to say
speaking
for
of
them.
people we've forgotten about, Reiss
Nelson.
motherfucking
Reiss
Nelson.
He is not dead.
No, like
Contrary to
when
popular
Tom
Do you have it on your phone?
Yeah.
I should
Oh,
have
it's
that
my
in.
phone's being
Yeah,
used for
four.
that.
I got you,
I got you. 4 career goals, by the way.
But like when Tom mentioned that like Eddie was not starting and Reiss made the lineup, I'm like, man, that dude's still alive.
Yeah.
Right.
What
He's still
a
like nobody wanted to take him on loan, so it's like, all right, it's almost
Because
like
he deserved a loan move.
There it is.
No, he absolutely deserved a loan move. Like he deserves more time than he gets.
Yeah.
100%.
But this is the
Fuck
second
Lester.
time this year he's come on and absolutely, almost single-handedly changed the game.
Oh, yeah. If
At this
we-
point, he's earned like being in the lineup.
If we win
and
it-
maybe he is the. Maybe we don't buy Rafinha. Maybe we just have Reiss Nelson.
Well, I don't know
as,
about
like,
that,
a
but like
backup
going to what we were
Saka.
talking
I
about,
don't
like
know.
going forward, like without Trossard and without Jesus for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think Reiss Nelson figures.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have said it this morning, but like now,
if we
He
win
was
the
excellent
title,
today. He
if
looked
we win the
sprightly and
title,
bright.
Reiss had a huge part in
Oh,
it.
sure.
absolutely.
That was his Rudy moment.
Any
Yeah,
chance?
if we win the title by anything less than 6 points, he's won 2 games this year by himself.
Yeah.
So if we win the title by anything less than 6 points, he had a huge part.
Any chance that we switch to a 4-4-2 and then
I don't think so. I was
and
thinking
not-
about that earlier.
Yeah,
but-
because then you don't have to necessarily have those
Who
two
are the
as strikers,
Who are the two?
Saka and Martinelli, but they play as more inside wingers.
Yeah.
right.
I don't know about that because you then like I feel like Reiss and Smith Rowe and all those guys want to play more upfield. Like
That's
I feel
true.
like having them in like midfield, like that's not going to work
Well,
out.
ESR is definitely a 10.
Yeah.
He's definitely
so
been
like,
converted to a 10.
I don't know that we
I
have
mean, he'll
enough
still
dudes
play
that
winger.
want to play like straight midfield
Yeah.
that would make that a thing.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of talk of possibly if he became a number, what do you call it, the left 8? Like
Yeah,
Xhaka's
The Xhaka position.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, make him the left 8.
I want to say it was Gunnar Block was talking about that, like going forward, is Xhaka staying or does Smith Rowe take over that role?
I think Xhaka will get a new contract.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, I think we do
for a
too.
couple years.
He
yeah.
doesn't want to go. I mean,
and we don't
I think
want
he'll
to
get like a 2 or 3 year.
Yeah.
yeah.
when he
Yeah.
came in the game,
I think he might retire as an Arsenal player.
I think so too.
he might.
I think so.
When he entered the game today, I was excited. I was like, please get somebody with some stability in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Well, but like Vieira did not acquit himself poorly. Like Vieira played very, very well today.
Yeah.
I think it was just a matter of fresh legs and just like swapping like for like and getting someone in there who hasn't been running
Or
around.
like for like, but a position because it was actually a little difficult for me to ascertain what Vieira's role was at
Yeah.
times today.
Yeah,
Because
I'm with
it
you.
almost looked like we played Partey as a lone 6 for a
Lone
lot of
six,
the
yeah.
times today.
Well, because that's the thing, right? Because Vieira is
and have
naturally a
Vieira
10.
and Odegaard,
Yeah.
Partey was
advanced.
like a puppy today, just running everywhere.
defensively,
he was so fucking everywhere. Oh,
His,
yeah.
I saw the one tackle he made on that potential counter.
Yes,
that he
we
shut
brought
down
that up
early
earlier.
in
Yeah,
early
he
in
did
the
that
game.
like 6 or 7
Yeah.
times
Yeah.
today.
Oh my God.
No,
I
he
was
is
like,
the ultimate ball recoverer.
Yeah.
Like he just. Like,
I mean, he just
that was the
bodied
perfect thing
him.
for the game today. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they brought him in because of that or because it was just time to get him back in the lineup. But like,
I think it was
Jorginho's-
time, but yeah.
Jorginho's also sick.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so that's why he got subbed out last game.
He was in the
okay.
squad today.
He was in the squad.
No,
but
I
mean,
know, but like I think he's still
Yeah,
recovering from
well,
being that
Arteta
ill.
said he was fine now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Well,
it
either
was,
way, if Partey's match fit, it's Partey's
I'm telling you,
position, so.
I think that Partey. I think the game plan was to have Partey be a lone 6 today.
Yeah.
While Vieira and Odegaard were in the game, or to have them be more of a flat 3, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you could obviously see that Odegaard and Vieira were just a little bit more advanced than Partey.
you guys
And
see
when
that-
Partey recovered possession all those times, it looked as if he was a lone 6 at those times.
Yeah.
Oh, Iheanacho just.
Yeah, that was a.
That was a gilt edged chance right there. That was
Whoops.
bad.
Did you guys see that story about? It was about Odegaard, and there's a virtual reality. So this company, what they do is they put goggles on and monitor people's eye movements
Oh,
when
I've
they're
seen
watching
this.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Odegaard was 16, and they said they had it at 100% speed, and he has such vision, like his pupils.
Yeah,
all
he's
that.
got 360 vision.
And
Yeah.
he's like fucking Neo in Matrix.
Yeah.
And they
he's
say-
like Doctor Strange. He can see 14 million and 6
he said,
eventualities.
he said crank it up 20%. I want it at 120. That he can see runners and passes and
Yeah.
just he's like they say Mozart. When he wrote down music, he wrote it down once. That was it. No edits, no
Yeah.
remixes.
Yeah.
Just boom. And for him to be
This
16,
is the remix.
Sorry, yeah.
Legitimately, like Messi's another player that has that same capability.
Yep.
Like if you watch, and he doesn't do it as much anymore because people want him to get the ball. But when he was younger and still in his true prime, Messi wouldn't touch the ball for the first 4 minutes of the game.
Just to read the game.
Yeah, because he would just look at all the players and see how they're already going, and then he would just dissect.
I want to say
there.
Santi Cazorla was like that level of like see aheadness, if that's a word.
What's the if Gil were here, he could do the Wu-Tang. The first album was like Inspector Deck. He's that guy that sit back and watch you play yourself, and then that's what he like.
But
He
no, that's true.
He watch you play yourself.
Like the most successful teams have a guy that is one step ahead of everyone else at all times.
Yeah.
And Odegaard, I just keep going back to like Madrid chose Ceballos over Odegaard.
That is crazy to me.
Like thank you,
Yes, thank you, Madrid.
thank you,
Appreciate
the
you.
state-sponsored team of Spain for choosing poorly.
Yeah,
Ceballos is over there playing 90 seconds a game.
Yeah, I was about to say he comes on in the 86th minute.
He's got a lot of appearances. He's got like 25,
Copa del Rey
25
appearances,
appearances,
not
and
even 90 minutes
17
played.
total minutes.
Yeah.
There was a rumor that was circulating last week that said Mikel Arteta is interested in bringing Danny Ceballos.
No, we're not. No, he's not.
And I was like, to
He's
do
not.
what?
He's
To
not.
do
what?
To wash
carry the
cars?
ball?
Yeah,
Fucking
to
ball
wash
boy,
cars?
Yeah.
Like, no, he's not.
So be a training dummy? Like, no, we're not doing that shit.
I know too.
Danny Ceballos is going to be here as a language coach to teach like the guys that know Portuguese or whatever to teach them English.
The only reason
Except
bring it back.
I want to see Arteta actually speaks Portuguese.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
Danny Ceballos had the cool.
He's our very own
He
Will
had a
Still.
really cool song. He had a really cool song.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Danny Ceballos.
Yeah.
Danny Ceballos.
He's
paella. He drinks paella. The kid is paella.
No, the kid is not paella. No. All right. So off of that.
the Smurf.
Yes.
Smurf.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Joey, you want to talk about the Brown Gooners call? That was a pretty good moment on the phone.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the fucking Brown Gooners call. So if you follow Richmond Gooners on Twitter,
Throw
look
up a screenshot of this on the
I will. I'll
YouTube
throw up a
when you get it.
screenshot. If you follow Richmond Gooners on Twitter, go in there. There's a GIF of a video that Magic Mike Feinberg made of the Brown Gooners call. It was just all of us on there singing and chanting for a couple minutes. So as soon as the game ended, we're all gathered outside on the patio of Gus's. All of a sudden, me and Tom both get calls. My phone is inside here, but on my watch, I get the call and it says Brown Gooners calling. I'm like, are they all calling me?
Yep. In fact,
And
they were.
Yeah, and Tom picks it up, and there's like 10 people on the screen, and we just all start yelling and screaming and chanting and singing. It was amazing.
None of it synchronized. None of it synchronized.
We couldn't hear each other at all. We were
Because being an Arsenal fan is bigger than this 90 minutes.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
So, for instance, I'm going to Chicago in April.
you have fucking family there.
Yeah.
Yes,
You have family.
God,
And
I
Mike-
want to go to that so bad. If
And,
only we would
and,
close
and Mike
our
said
office.
to me, I was kind of like thinking about blowing it off, and Mike said to me, shout out to Mike. He doesn't need shout outs, but he's like the game, because I was like, well, we got Europa League on Thursday, and then like if they fucking put the game on Sunday, and he's like, the game is 2 hours of a weekend. This whole weekend.
Whole weekend is going to be about us being cool.
Jam-packed.
Going to Wrigley, watching a game with a bunch of fucking
and
Gooners
just like
fans.
you're gonna be with people with red and white on all weekend.
Yeah.
Like the game is inconsequential. So if there are people out there that are listening to this that have never been to an Arsenal America weekend where
Gooner Palooza. It's April 21st.
yes, and these
And Gooner Garage is in it. I wasn't able to make it this year.
Right.
But
You know
next year, I want to bring like 10 or 15 of us
Yeah.
to Gooner Garage if they do Gooner
and
Palooza again.
this is part of the beauty of being an Arsenal fan is we have these events. The Texas Gooner Roundup,
Yeah.
the Midwest Gooner Roundup. There's Michigan Gooner.
Virginia's for Gooners, which we put
Right.
on this past year.
These events that you make friends that are friends for life that you will invite to your daughter's wedding,
Yeah,
friends that you
facts.
invite to birthdays and
So
all kinds of
I missed
crazy
Gooner
shit.
Garage this year, and Gil was like, 25 people asked me about you when Gil was there, and I was like, that is awesome. It's awesome to know that people miss me, like my family, my Gooner family
Well,
misses
like you
me when I'm
remember
not there.
what's going on.
Yeah,
there.
and
exactly.
if you go to Gooner Grad and you're not there, advice to people: cut off your phone overnight.
Yes.
One thing.
Your phone rings at 3:45 a.m.
Yeah.
What are you, babe? I'm at home asleep.
Sound like Meatwad from Aquatine.
I was going to say.
Yes, Will, go.
Yeah. So for me, I was able to get AFTV's live stream up on YouTube and then just watched. I basically just fast forwarded to the 90th minute and just watched the last 8 minutes of the game and watched their reactions. Right. And
they probably went ape shit.
they did.
Yeah.
And so, and I know I said this to Joey. I don't know if I mentioned it to you too. One of the things that I love about sports is always fan reactions
Yeah.
in the stadium.
Yes.
When I watch
Limbs.
highlights, when
Limbs.
I watch highlights, especially for football matches, I will rewatch goals getting scored at least 20 times if it's a massive goal. And I guarantee you, when I go and watch the highlight videos and the replays and everything like that, I'm
Oh.
gonna just rewind over and over and over again, because I pick different spots in the crowd and just watch that spot, right? Because, like, legitimately, when I watched AFTV's reaction to that third goal when I was on my way up here, I teared up. I literally teared up. And I know for a fact I would have cried if I was in this fucking bar.
Yeah.
I would have cheered and then I would have cried.
Yeah.
And
I thought Dustin was gonna pass out.
Oh, yeah.
He was on the floor.
Well, so
Really?
here's the
And,
thing,
I'm like on the floor with him, and I'm smacking him on the
So
back.
here's
I'm
how it went
excited,
down
and
here,
I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm hitting him too hard.
Do we want to bring that up or not?
Here's what went down here, just so you know. So, like, that game was on the Chelsea game that was on USA. They went to bonus coverage, and all of a sudden it was a minute and a half ahead.
Yeah.
And me and Joe were sitting
Yeah.
right there. We're the only ones watching that
And
TV.
then Lisa caught on.
And I was like,
and then
look,
Dustin
if
caught
something
on.
happens, we're going to be the only ones who fucking know.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we score and we lose our fucking minds. Everyone's like, what the
The
fuck?
four of us, me, Ryan, Lisa, and Dustin, lose our goddamn
Yeah.
minds.
And then also was like,
and
what?
everyone's looking at us like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah.
Because this one's like a minute and a half behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
now all of a sudden
And
everyone's
they
like,
see
we
us
all have our
looking at
phones
that
out.
TV.
Like, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
hold on. It's about to happen. It's
Yeah.
about to happen.
I feel bad, but we all did get the pleasure of watching
Yeah.
that happen.
Yeah.
But no, you're absolutely right.
knowing
Like,
something was gonna happen and watching it happen on this on
Yes.
a big projector.
But like I'm like so like the most fan reaction thing that I can remember in my life, 2011. I'm an Indiana basketball fan. IU.
Okay.
Indiana, Kentucky. Kentucky won't play this series anymore because they're too pussy to play
Yep.
at Assembly Hall. But
Yep.
2011, Christian Watford hits a buzzer beater to lay them out, and they cut to the fucking GoPro in the corner of the top left of Assembly Hall.
Yeah.
God.
And you see the whole play because
just shaking.
Well, here's the thing.
probably.
Like,
Which-
Assembly Hall is like very narrow and very tall.
Gorgeous arena.
And so
So
like,
they can fit a lot of people in
Yeah.
there, but you could see every person in
Right.
one GoPro
And so
shot.
I
when you have the
love
GoPro
Indiana's
shot, like
arena.
everyone just like immediately goes
Just
up,
erupts.
I was
Yeah.
watching that shit in the kitchen at my mom's house. Like we were making some shit for lunch. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck it was,
Yeah.
but it's just like I will remember that moment
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, facts.
Because like everyone just lost their shit immediately together. Like
Yeah.
that's what this is about.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So it's just like, because being and Tom, you had mentioned this too. Being a supporter of this club is not just 90 minutes.
It's bigger. It's bigger than football itself, almost.
And some people will say like Arsenal fans are a little too devoted, blah blah blah, whatever. But like,
I'm good with that.
yeah,
I'm
I
fine
am
with
too.
that.
Because here's the
I
thing,
have
right?
3 ex-girlfriends that have all said that.
And an ex-wife.
Yeah, and an ex-wife.
Yep.
And
'Cause-
and you know what? I don't regret a goddamn thing.
Yeah. Like, because
Arsenal will always be
luckily,
there.
yeah, luckily I'm married to a woman that loves Arsenal as much as I do.
Yeah.
Luckily.
So Aaron,
God bless.
Aaron's
Yeah.
not necessarily a big sports fan, but she knows that this is my passion.
She knows how important it is to
exactly,
you.
and she
I'm
knows
getting
that,
married, but I'm number 2.
and she knows that this is my people. So like,
Yeah.
she has no issues with me, coming to Gus's and doing these things, and I love her so dearly for that. And for, that
Aaron,
she supports.
your fiance is an absolute sweetheart.
I
She's
appreciate
Well,
it.
like,
I appreciate it.
She's
honestly,
a good
like,
egg.
I've been
Appreciate
thinking
it.
about this for the last like 2 or 3 weeks. Like if we win the league, like I want to have like an open mic podcast where it's like, what does this mean to you?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like, but I'm
yeah.
like,
Yes.
I'm just gonna at this point.
We might have
Oh,
to,
guys, get ready for me
Yeah.
to weep.
Right.
Yeah.
To
but, like,
weep.
but here's the thing. Like my perspective is like, look, like I'm from the Bay Area. Like I was born in Indiana, grew up in the Bay Area. Like I remember 3 Niners Super Bowls. I remember
Yeah.
3 Warriors championships.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember 1 A's World Series.
Yep.
But like, if we win the league, this to me is still going to be top because of what this community means
Yes.
to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I moved 3,000 miles across the fucking country, knew absolutely nobody, and y'all are my fucking family.
Yeah.
And like
Facts.
this, if we win the league,
on a
And we
very,
get to experience
on a
it
very
together.
special Richmond Gooners
We
podcast.
get to experience it
I
together.
will take my
Yeah.
dick out on Broad Street and stop traffic.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah,
That'll
Stop
be happening.
traffic, and then we'll hand out magnifying glasses
here's
to the
the thing,
passersby.
yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
But that's what I love, right? Is the passion that we have,
Right.
man.
There will be
and-
spermicidal lube and
Oh,
all
my God.
kinds of
There's
just-
a
'Cause-
lot. There's too many
Listen,
dudes in this
listen,
bar for that to be a thing.
Okay,
Good points, good points.
let's hit the point. What I want to talk about. 'Cause
All right,
we're,
good.
we're
Okay,
already
yeah,
there.
well, so speaking of winning the title, you want to talk about permutations, like how this happens.
Yeah, points and title winning permutations, right?
Like, what is the
So
average
if-
number of points of a league winner? I want to say.
I don't even know, but
probably
what I do know,
mid-80s.
what I do
Probably
know is that
mid-80s.
there are 12 league games left, and we're 5 points up on City. So as it stands, in those 12 games, City absolutely have to win 2 more games than Arsenal win.
Yes.
Okay? If City happen to lose 1 more game,
You're fucked.
Let's say 2 or 3 games from now. Let's say 3 games from now, when there's 9 games left, City have lost a game that we've won, and now instead of 5 points back, they're 8 points back. At that point, there would be 9 games left, and City would need to win 3 more games than Arsenal win for the rest of the season. So I feel like that's what people aren't talking about.
Yep.
If City falter once more,
It's pretty much ours to
and
lose.
we get to play City.
Right.
We're right now we're in a position. If we win out, we win the league.
I mean,
if we win out and City win out, and we win out everything except for City, and we lose that game or draw that game, we still win the league.
Yep.
So here's the thing. According to ye old Google, the average sum needed to become champions of England is 87. Now,
Yeah.
and the thing is, the
I
last
said
several
80s.
years,
It's been 90s.
Yes, Liverpool in 2020 was 99. City in 19 was
100.
98 when they
Third,
ran away
yeah,
with the
98.
year before was 100.
100, yeah.
But also, like, no one's getting 198 this year.
No.
So, like, if you want to, like, 87 is admittedly
Well, hang
conservative.
on. If we win out,
Yes, but we're
there's
not going
12
to.
games left. That's
Yes.
36 points. If we win out,
Yeah.
we'd be at 99
Yeah.
points.
Yep.
But the thing is, like,
That,
if the
means,
average,
that means for the average win, that means we could literally drop 12 points and
points.
win.
But
I think the
yeah,
winner is
which
going
is
to
not
be
gonna
over
happen.
90 points this
Yeah.
year.
I want to
yeah.
say it's going to be like 92, 93, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
Yep.
And, like, we have 12 games to go.
We have 12 games to go, and again, we
63
might
points.
we might drop some points.
We're going to.
Yeah.
There's going to be somewhere where we falter, and like
Right.
we're going to have too many dudes hurt, or it's going to be like in the Europa weekend coming up.
What
you know?
are our league fixtures, if you don't mind?
So remaining, there's a lot. So we've got
We got Liverpool in
we
4
got
weeks.
Fulham, we have Palace, Leeds, Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, City, Chelsea, Newcastle, Brighton, Forest, and Wolves.
Hey, and just so you know, the City-Chelsea matchup is slated to be a Wednesday, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Which, yes.
you know,
well, and like,
yet again, the FA trying to fuck
it
us.
could get worse because depending on how long Europa goes. It could be
Yeah.
a Thursday, Sunday
so
situation.
God
But
willing.
listen, if something happens, or if Holland gets injured, or one of their important guys, Ruben Diaz, if one of their important guys gets injured before that game, because we should already have Jesus back for that game,
Oh, no.
which gives us another
absolutely.
element.
We don't play City till April 26th.
April
Yeah.
26th. Jesus
will
is
be
going to be
back.
starting by then.
Jesus,
fully integrated.
Jesus will be back in
reintegrated.
13 days.
Yeah,
Maybe.
fully reintegrated. Right.
You think for Leeds?
Yeah.
I told you. I
think
told
he'll
you
be
he
on
might
the
be on the
bench.
bench next week.
Yeah.
But I think 2 games from now he will start
Yeah.
at center forward.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like admittedly, like that average is over the entire 30-year league history,
Yeah.
30-year history of the Premier League. So
Right.
like
Yeah.
the number of points in the last few years have obviously shot that up.
Yeah.
So
But
we are at 60. Oh, hang on.
we're at
Theo Walcott,
we're at 63?
going out.
63 as of today. Yes,
We're at
so if we need
63 as of
87,
today.
It's only 24,
with
but
13.
we need more than that.
Well, how many games? We have 12 games left. So in order to get to,
We have to average like 2.5 points a game.
yeah.
Probably.
So in order, we're at 63. In order to get to 93, we need 20 points.
Who was that with the
from
number 3
12
shirt for
games.
Southampton? Was that
That's
right?
30
really
30
very
points.
much doable. 30 points.
Yeah.
30 points from 12
No, it
games.
is. It is. It's truly.
Yeah.
It is very
Oh, it's
doable.
very doable.
Like if City,
City and Liverpool are the only true tough teams
and
that we have left.
Liverpool snuck up there, but like City.
Please, Liverpool, beat me.
If we have
tomorrow.
Jesus and Zinchenko ready
Right.
to fucking lay waste to their former employers, we have to at least draw that game.
And we know that we already know that there's been chinks in their armor this year.
Yes.
We already know. What
Fucking
happened?
George Mason is destroying Richmond. Okay, so sorry.
Oh man, dude, the olds are at that game.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Are they really?
I think so.
Yes.
I remember we were waiting out front. I was like, "Are you going to the game?" Yeah.
All right, because
Sorry, olds.
if Fordham loses to Duquesne today,
The olds don't know what
George
podcasts
Mason
even
is the
are.
fourth.
It's pronounced Duquesne. I'm kidding.
I know. But
It's pronounced Marquetti.
If Fordham loses,
No, Marquette.
I'm waiting for
yeah.
Woody to walk over.
If-
Y'all have a radio station?
Are you on the radio?
For those that don't know, there's an elderly gentleman that comes in here like, y'all have a radio station?
Well, he actually doesn't come in anymore.
Yes,
because he's not allowed to drink here anymore.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's not?
No. Apparently, he came in here like after drinking.
Thor's banhammer has
All right,
been
here's
dropped.
the,
Yeah.
all right, here's the Gus's after dark backstory.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently, when
He
came-
dropped the M-bomb. I know
No,
he did.
no. Woody came in here after being overserved at like 2 previous establishments and had like a drink and like his daughter found out and like called us like, "Don't serve my dad anymore." Like, oh,
Really?
shit.
Okay.
How much of a drunk do you have to be that fucking people call
Your
places?
loved ones are like, hey, you're doing
Don't
my dad
serve
a
my
disservice if
father.
you give
Yep.
him alcohol. Like,
And,
that's
and then next she's gonna be like, I'm gonna Google map every convenience store in the area.
honestly,
Is there a deaf man?
Speaking of, Double D just walked in here. It looks like.
that dirty Dave.
All right, so
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick, let me finish
Yes,
this, and
go.
then we can go back
Oh,
to
yours.
talking footy. So, Mason, 6 games ago, had basically a 0.03% chance to finish top 4.
Is
in
this the
A10.
conference? Is this the quarters?
No,
or?
this is the final game of the regular season.
Oh, it's not tournament already.
No,
This man's talking about George Mason University basketball, by the way.
Hey, it's where I went. Go Patriots.
But we do have people.
Yeah,
that listen-
right now our conference tournaments are happening right now.
And we have friends that listen in other
Next week,
countries, so they don't know shit about basketball or college
I know.
basketball. And
Ooh.
so when they hear
Ian
Mason,
Oxford.
they're like,
Oh
Mason
yeah,
Mount?
fair enough.
Anyway.
But anyway, so we beat Fordham over the week, and Fordham was 2 games ahead of us with 2 games left to go.
Oh, so if they lose and you win,
Yes, because the tiebreaker is head-to-head matchup. We only played Fordham once, so we
okay.
have the tiebreaker. So if Fordham
Also,
loses to
that
Duquesne,
conference championship's not happening yet. This is just the
it's next.
Oh,
Yeah,
end of the
this-
conference
correct.
league.
Yeah,
End
yeah.
of the league. Yeah.
So if Mason gets top 4, then we get a double bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the
the reason
conference
why I'm geeking out about this is because I have not been excited about Mason basketball since my sophomore fucking year, which
is that when they
was
went to the Final Four?
no, that was 2006.
Did
My
Mason,
soph-
did Mason have Pops Montebensa or Ben Montu Ben, or was that
Montebensa.
George Washington?
That was GW.
yeah,
Okay,
GW, yeah. But my
He
sophomore
was like
year,
47 playing
Did they have
college
Mama Say,
basketball.
Mama Sa, Mama
Yeah.
Dude, this guy was like 47 playing
He was,
college
he was.
basketball.
But I've not been excited
everyone
about
loved
Mason
him.
basketball since the 11-12 season.
Yeah.
So it has been a long time coming. Paul Hewitt was a joke. I'm blanking on the next guy after Paul Hewitt. I always forget his name because he was also a joke. And Kim English, who we brought over from Tennessee, first time ever as a head coach. Last year, we had some struggles, but we had some good wins. And all I wanted to see this year was progress. And that's what I've seen. So it's great to fucking see. It's the first time we have a chance to be top 4 in the A10 since we joined the A10. So I'm just geeking out about it.
Also, if they beat U of R and the Olds have a bad time,
Oh yeah. Also, if we beat U of R, we crushed them the first time we played them when we were
true.
home. So
So all right, so we got a couple points left. So we talked about what would we do if we win the title. I will
Cry.
I will have I will cry and I will have a moment that like these are my people. Will.
yeah, I mean, I don't even know. When Messi won the World Cup, the first thing I did was put my head down and cry. I mean, I know you don't like Messi per se, but for me,
I
like,
like him. I'm not mad.
yeah, but like,
I respect him. I respect
Yeah.
his greatness, but I'm not so big a fan of him to be really
Moved
affected by
by
that.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, my idea was I can't begrudge him.
yeah,
This trophy.
So how I became a Messi fan was growing up when I would over the summers living with my grandparents. There was a neighbor a couple houses down that his dad, my friend, his dad was from
This
Argentina.
man said growing up that shit was 18 months ago.
No, this is when I was very young.
A wee lad.
But either way, so he was from Argentina.
He's a born
And so I would watch Argentinian football
Yeah.
with him and his dad and all that
Jesus
kind of
Christ,
stuff.
who'd you support?
Oh, I didn't.
Either gotta
Oh, dude, I was so
gonna say,
young. I had
Either
no
got to be
fucking
Newell's
idea.
Old Boys or
Yeah.
River Plate.
Dude, I was so young. I had no idea.
Boca Juniors.
Or Boca Juniors, yeah, those are the 3.
But either
Out
way,
of 20 teams in the league, like 18 of them are all at fucking Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
but he
And the rest is like fucking.
Azerbaijan.
There must be 12 stadiums in Buenos Aires.
yeah. So
Seriously.
Messi was just obviously he was young, very young. Just got
He was a Newell's, right?
yeah, and just just
So
went out-
young that Matt Gates' dick gets hard.
Yeah, but just made it to Barcelona.
Holy shit.
But just made it to Barcelona and all that kind of stuff, right?
I said it.
And my buddy's dad, I mean, he even called it. He said he's gonna be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And
Matt Gates is a pedophile, just to be clear.
Right.
and so I, because I spent time with him and he gave me all the rundown on who Messi is as a person and all that kind of stuff. I was like, well, I guess I'm going to cheer on Messi too. So, I basically cheered on Messi his whole career. And so basically what I'm getting at, long story short, is I didn't know how I was going to react when Argentina won, right, the World Cup.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I'm going to react if Arsenal wins. But
Joey,
The problem with Messi for me is my hatred of Barcelona.
I know.
Runs pretty
deep. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
To your bone marrow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
How much of that is Jens's fault, though?
None of it. None of it. Barcelona, just like who they are, what they stand for, how they do things. I hate them on a very fundamental level.
So my La
I have
Liga team
respect
is
for
Barcelona.
a lot of players that play for Barcelona.
Yeah.
If you know me, I'm a huge fan of Xavi Hernandez, who's now Barcelona's current coach.
Yep.
But his game, I modeled lots of my game in midfield after his game, and just how he was able to look like he wasn't even trying, but still dictate a whole game for 90 minutes.
But
Twice
what you're
a
saying
week
is
for
honestly
17 years.
to make it a thing, you just don't know.
Yeah,
Something is going to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over the fucking moon. I won't have a voice.
I got an idea for you. Maybe you'll join me on this. So myself and Lisa, and maybe a few other people. If we win the league, we are getting tattoos that day.
Man,
So
if I didn't
maybe,
get keloid scars,
Will
I would
already
join
has
you.
one or two tattoos.
I would join you if I could.
If you could, I mean,
so-
you can. You're
so
allowed to.
I
You're an
get
adult.
keloid scars, so I don't want
To be honest,
yeah, you don't want keloid
So
scars.
to be honest, probably won't do it that day. I definitely will get a tattoo.
Okay.
But where I got this one, I want to go up to the same shop up in Fredericksburg.
Okay.
Because that tattoo artist I trust, because he did a really good job with.
Fuck it.
with
Make an appointment. We'll get our tattoos, and then we'll drive with you up there, and we'll just be there with you when you get yours.
Fair enough. But
Tom,
because I also want him to kind of design it too, and stuff like that.
But
So
honestly,
it's-
my girl that I go to is in Colonial Heights, so I drive 35 minutes to see her. But I have such a level of
Don't
trust.
nobody go in there for 35,
It's
45
just
minutes.
like it's just like your barber, right? Like you
Yeah,
find a
it's
person
exactly
you
like
trust,
that.
and then that's the person you're gonna go
I have
to.
a level of trust that I will drive up to probably 90 minutes to have her tattooed.
Oh,
me.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
she's probably tattooed 10 or 12 tattoos on me.
If I lived in
over
North
the years.
Carolina, I'd drive up to see the guy up in Fredericksburg.
She's the one who did my big wing here as well, and I just trust her more than I trust any other artist I've ever known or had tattooed me.
Yeah.
Well,
because the other thing too is like
I'm going to be an awful fucking human being. I am.
yeah, facts.
He's gonna get banned on Twitter. He'll get
Before
banned
time
on
goes,
Twitter.
I will also fucking you guys. If we do a podcast, you guys will see me have a moment. You guys will see me cry.
I feel like you and I are
guys
going
will
to
see
end
all
up at
that shit.
fucking buddies at 1 in the goddamn morning.
I will be such a sore winner.
Facts.
Sore winner that suck my entire.
Suck my entire gooch
Because-
taint section region
And put the tongue on my balls.
Because
There is so much United fans that are in my life. United fans that are you guys always fold in spring. You're always
They've won one fucking.
I'm gonna
trophy
say
and now
probably
they're
a
fucking-
good 24 hours straight. I'm gonna clear all my appointments. I'm not gonna do.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do shit that's involved with selling houses or buying houses to invest in. For 24 hours, I'm gonna do nothing but social media. You know what I've been doing for the past maybe 2 months? I've been taking screenshots.
Love it.
Of people talking shit on us on social media.
That we're not gonna do it.
And I'm saving all of them.
Let them go 10 minutes at a time.
By this point, I'll have probably 300 or 400 of them, and every single one, I'm gonna go to and respond, telling them to suck my fucking dick.
Did you ever see Jay and
Fuck
Silent
you.
Bob Strike Back?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Of
And
course,
they
of
went
course.
and they found everybody that said shit about him on
Yeah,
the internet.
yep.
So yes,
Yep.
we are going to buddies. We're going. It is
Yeah, we're going to buddies. We're going to talk to
You're,
Frank.
you're
We're going to talk to
goddamn right.
Jason.
I screenshotted Gary Neville. You're goddamn right. I screenshotted him in that fucking quote.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I know. I want to order stickers, and let's order stickers.
Gary Neville
100%.
can eat a suitcase full of
No,
fucking
honestly,
dicks.
every goddamn road sign between here and your house is getting slammed.
Yeah,
Oh,
facts.
it is. And I know the city, they sprayed silver spray paint, and I have a thing of acetone. I need to, because I know all it needs is just a little bit of
Clean it off
acetone.
a little bit.
Yeah.
it'll come right
There
up.
you go.
Gary Neville can eat the Grand Canyon in dicks.
Yeah.
I hope Gary Neville spends his entire eternity eating
I'm
dicks
trying
for his takes on Arsenal.
I'm
Yes,
really
it's
trying.
fucking
I'm really trying to
ridiculous.
be a better person.
But not that day.
Yeah, but if we win the title,
If we win this title,
I'm trying to be a complete. I'm
He's
trying to make people
relapsing.
hate me
He's
forever.
relapsing.
Yes.
Forever.
and it's
You can have my coin. It's
Here-
fine.
here-
Listen,
Here's-
the day before we win the title, I'm still on my mission to be a better person. The day we win the title, though,
And maybe the day after.
I'm gonna be on fucking demon time.
Gianluigi Buffon had a great moment on the Juventus documentary on Netflix, and they said, "Do you cry?" And he said, "I cry all the time, but never about football." and that is me. My daughter, family, XYZ. I have a lot of feelings and a lot of directions.
Yeah, facts.
In football, I don't. Now,
You just get excited.
yes,
And angry.
and angry as
Yeah.
exhibit.
All of us do.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the aggressive emotions you feel
Yeah,
watching this game.
And like, to me, being an Arsenal fan is like part of being like a Bad Brains fan, or like there's violence. There's something. Now I don't. If I might cry. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure what
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you.
But I'm going to be a sore winner, and I'm going to be, because there are people that come in here that are like Liverpool and Man United, and I'm going to go, as I often do.
How you doing now?
But also I'm going to go, find your own fucking pub. I don't go in your fucking pubs.
Yeah.
I don't go to fucking Penny Lane. I don't even know where
Wood
fucking
and Iron for
Who's the people that goes to Wood and Iron?
Who's the people that goes? It's
Everton.
Everton fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Man United fans
Dude.
in Richmond don't even have a pub. They go to this fucking place called Breakers.
Breakers.
Way
They
the
used,
fuck
they used
out
to,
there.
They used to
Right.
go to Rare Old Times for a little while. I
Right,
think.
and then Rare Old Times is a cop bar.
I just want to find them and just fucking rub it in their goddamn faces. Because listen,
We
when
should
you-
rent
when
a
you're
bus.
talking about being
We
an
should
Arsenal fan,
rent a
yeah,
bus.
Tour
absolutely.
to Richmond.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're
Get our own fake trophy. Get our
When
own
you
fake
talk
trophy.
about being an Arsenal fan, like being an Arsenal fan is supporting Arsenal is just different.
It is.
Arsenal supporters are built different
They
because
are.
in the last 20 years of
Yeah,
what we've gone through. And I know that you guys are newer fans,
Yeah.
but me and Tom have been waiting so fucking long to see us do what we could.
We've technically been waiting our whole fucking lives.
Yeah,
based on
Well, I'm not
to
gonna go
see-
there,
but,
but yeah.
well, you haven't been waiting your whole life,
But,
because
like, as,
for a
like,
while you didn't
yeah.
know you were waiting before
Right,
you
right,
became
Our
fans.
entire
Exactly.
Arsenal fandom, yes.
But-
if I could hit that vocal note, oh my life.
Yeah.
Phil Collins.
waiting so fucking long to see us do what we have a chance of doing this season. When I think of how deep it runs in my fucking blood to support Arsenal.
Yeah.
I was just thinking just now, would I like die for Arsenal? Probably.
I probably would.
I would give a lead nigga. I just said a lead nigga.
What?
did he just say?
I feel like you looked me dead in my face as you said that shit.
Why did
too.
you look at Joey?
You looked into my soul while you said that shit.
Knee ligament, people.
That was what?
Not a what?
You know,
ligament?
what? You know, it's
I'm not
close
calling a
because
podcast that, but I could call a podcast
you
that.
know it was close because all three of us like
Wait,
without
excuse me,
hesitation.
Knee ligament.
We pivoted. It's like, I don't know if you saw the director's cut of Aliens when they had the machine guns that are like motion detecting, and they go. We all pivoted like a launch break.
If I remember, I'm gonna add a record scratch to
Well,
that.
so
moment.
which
I
is
might
what-
not remember to do it.
What
but
you didn't see, and you won't see on this because I didn't
might
turn my
cut that
head.
out, I'm not gonna
But as soon
Knee
as he,
ligament,
as
knee
soon as
No,
he-
you gotta leave that in.
Yeah.
It's
As soon
clearly
as-
a mistake,
As
but-
soon as he said it, this was my reaction. I go,
Yeah. Nope.
Is Joey
Hey,
upset?
how's
Is
every-
Joey upset?
How does every
How
black
do I react? Let me
Every-
ask our yeah. No.
every black joke that a white guy says? How does it start?
Yeah, look over
It's
your
like, are we
shoulders.
cool?
Oh my
Are we
God.
cool? No. If
Hey guys, you know what? I hate black people. That's
If
how
I
it
could
goes.
give a knee ligament,
They think it's a joke and they're just like, no, I hate them.
if someone on Arsenal tore their ACL, I would
Joey, I'm
volunteer.
not a racist
That's where
because
I'm
I
going.
like Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker.
No, that
was-
makes you a racist.
Well, but you know where I'm going.
Yeah,
You know where I'm
exactly.
going.
I'm not a racist because I voted for Herschel Walker in Georgia.
But Joey-
nope, that
actually
solidifies
means you are more racist.
But Herman Cain, he's
Yeah,
one,
Herman Cain.
he's one of the good ones. He's one of the good ones.
One of the good ones. And Ben Carson. I love Ben Carson. You know,
right.
Condi Rice.
I'm not a
We
racist.
like Condi Rice in my house. You know what I mean?
Conolingus Rice. All right, we're done here.
So for a while,
Before I can shave myself even a little more, yes.
Cunnilingus Rice. Is there not a punk rock? Didn't need to be a punk rock band called Cunnilingus
Yeah.
Rice?
There probably already is.
For a while, my friends and I called condoms Condoleezas. Let's end it.
All right, fair enough. So before I can shame myself any further, up next, Europa League, round of 16, back Thursday, Sporting Lisbon. We'll be with you next after next Sunday's game at Fulham, a daylight savings time special, 10 a.m. It's not great, but it's what we're going to do. Until then, I am Ryan, surprisingly here with Will,
"Yeah, Gunners, yeah."
with Joey,
We're winning the fucking league.
and with Tom.
In the words of Ozzy Osbourne, we love you all!
And I'm done talking now. Goodbye, everybody.